Hello everybody, welcome to more A Link to the Past. This is going to be a very fun episode. I'm not going to be doing any dungeons, but I'm going to be exploring the overworld. There are a lot of things for me to discover here. I'm going to be getting some upgrades, some new items, some heart pieces, all of that good stuff. With the magic hammer that I got in the last dungeon, that's going to open up a lot of these different items in the overworld that I now have access to. So first things first, I gotta get out of this area, and I'm gonna head a little bit towards the south. And we'll go from there. This crazy Hinox here, the bomb-throwing Hinox. I'll just kill him with my sword beams. Not a big deal. The sword beam is so overpowered. It's kind of weak though, honestly. You know, you can attack from a distance, but it doesn't do much damage. So with the magic hammer, I can just access this location down here now, and that's pretty nice. And that's ultimately going to lead me to a heart piece. Whenever you see like a circular thing like this lighter shaded water, it's a good indication that you can warp on over back to the light world and there's going to be something interesting, like a heart piece. The first of 4 for my next heart container. I'm just going to continue swimming down here, and I'm going to head on over to a fairy fountain. So this fairy fountain allows me to throw rupees here. I will make your wishes come true. So if you throw rupees in there, she can upgrade your bomb or your arrow bags. And over here on the right is a secret fairy location where you can grab some fairies. Nice. So you have to do this like a million times, because you got to keep throwing rupees in there to fully upgrade your quiver and your bomb bag. So I'm not going to torture you guys. I refuse to torture my audience. So I'm going to fast forward through some of this. Alright, finally. So we're done with all those upgrades for now, and I'm gonna head back west and get a portal to the dark world so I can continue doing some of the things there. Lots of collection this episode. These are my favorite type of episodes, just because I always find it so much fun to explore the world in any Zelda game. That's always been my favorite part. Dungeons are fun too, but I think all the extras is really what makes it special. Again, having to smack these little poles with my hammer here, but there's a portal back to the dark world. And since I just wasted all of my rupees on these upgrades, it's time to replenish my wallet. And there's lots of secret locations here just absolutely filled with rupees. Like over here, for example. Take rupees, but don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us, okay? So he gives you 300, but there's even more back here if you bomb the wall. Plenty of chests with 20 rupees each. It's already back to over 400 rupees. Not bad. Again, I'm trying to show all the little secrets and locations in the whole game instead of just going from start to finish. That's what I do with all the games on my channel for the most part. So let me head back towards that portal, and I'm gonna go back to the light world again. I'm actually not going to be using the portal. I'm just going to mirror over there. And And again, a little circular pattern here. Like I mentioned, anytime you see something similar to a circular pattern, chances are it's a good spot to warp over. So for example, this little cave here has the second heart piece for my next heart container. Not bad. So now we're gonna meet one of my favorite characters in this whole game. Pretty interesting little side story with this character. After wandering into this world, I was changed into this shape. Back in my world, I played my beloved flute day and night. There was a small grove there, where the animals would gather when I played. I would love to see that place again. Before I came here, I buried my flute there, along with some flower seeds. Will you try to find it for me? Then I will lend you my shovel. Good luck. You borrowed a shovel, and you can dig in many places. Do you dig? So let me head on over to the light world. Listen to this little tune. I love that little tune. So if you try to approach him, all the animals disappear, and he kind of fades away, which is kind of creepy, a little bit haunting, but it's the same guy we met in the Dark World. We call him Flute Boy. And if you dig around here, you can find his flute, which looks like an ocarina, actually. Surprisingly. Oh, here's the flute. Its music surely has some mysterious power. So let's go play it for him. Thank you, Link, but it looks like I can't play my flute anymore. Please take it. If by any chance you go to the village I lived in, please give it to a tired old man you will find there. Well, my mind is getting hazy. Please let me hear the sound of my flute one last time. So let's play the flute for him. This is quite sad, but he turns into a tree. I always found that a little bit haunting in one way or another. He did mention an old man in the village he used to live in, so if you remember from video 2, we actually ran into his father at the inn. He said he missed his son who played the flute and didn't know what he was up to. So, well, now we know. You can actually go back to Kakariko Village and play the flute for the father. And that initiates an interesting little cutscene, and I'll probably do that at some point here in the playthrough just to show that. Now the flute has a special ability. So if you go up to Kakariko Village and you play it in front of the bird statue, you unlock the ability to teleport all over the overworld, which is very helpful for traveling around. And that's what I'm gonna do. So this statue will basically break open, and you got a little bird here, and next time I play the flute, he can help teleport me around the overworld. I'll be doing some of that a little later on in this video. But for right now, let me talk to some of the other villagers here. Actually, I'm going to head out of the village. We already talked to most of them in the second video, but here are the Dwarven Smiths. If my lost partner returns, we can temper your sword, but right now, I can't do it. I can't do anything for you. So we need to find his partner somehow. And with a hammer, I can access the little cave system beneath his house. This is an interesting cave in which we're going to meet an interesting character. This is the Mad Batter. If you sprinkle some dust here, you will meet him.
Hey, blast you for waking me from my dark sleep. I mean, thanks a lot, sir. But now I will get my revenge on you. Get ready for it. Is that okay with you, sir? Heh, I laugh at your misfortune. Now your magic power will drop by 1/2. Congratulations. Now do your best, even though I'm sure it won't be enough. Have a nice day. See ya.
So he thinks he cursed you, but really all he does is actually help you, because now magic spells cost half the amount of magic that they used to. It's an interesting little character, and he makes an appearance in the next game of this series as well, Link's Awakening. Possibly a reference to the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland, who knows? The Mad Batter. So let me head north and kind of head towards the Lost Woods. That way I can enter a dark portal there and access some different areas in the dark world. We're going to continue the collectathon. There's still plenty of really cool items that I'm going to be getting in this video. And like I've mentioned, so much of the overworld opens up with the hammer. So this portal here is nice because from this location, we can head to the Dark World equivalent of Kakariko Village, which is known as the Village of Outcasts. And there's all sorts of cool things to do there, and characters to meet. This is the Village of Outcasts. People without rupee are not welcome. So let's go gamble and try to make some rupees. Hi, how may I help you? You can open 2 chests for 30 rupees. So the point of this is to find a heart piece. You may have to work at it a few times before you actually get it. So I'm just going to keep trying the game until my luck is extended to me and I get the heart piece. Oh, there you go. Nice. Second try. Perfect. So that's the 3rd heart piece for my next heart container. Good with that. And there's a lot of rupees here in the village as well. So I'm going to show you some locations where you can get some secret rupees. I like the little Dark World version of the cuckoos. They're like little skeleton chickens. It's kind of funny. So a bomb here opens up this area. And there is 300 rupees here. Not too shabby, not too shabby. But if that's not enough for you, there's another little location here with 300 rupees. So right through here. And whoever's chest this is, their rupees are now mine. So now I'm going to head up to get another heart piece to make a new heart container, because this is going to be the 4th one, I believe. Gotta run pretty far, but the Pegasus boots always come in handy for these sorts of things. So let me go on over to the light world. And right in here is going to be that heart piece I was talking about. Got some bombs. Lots of walls to bomb in any Zelda game. Nice. So my heart level finally increases. Got 2 hearts already on the 2nd row, so I'm pretty powered up even though we're nowhere near the end of the game. So there's another secret here in the graveyard. And if you warp at the appropriate location to the light world, you come to this tombstone and you can move it out of the way to get a really powerful item. I think you guys will enjoy this one. So this is the magic cape. You're invisible when you wear it, but it does drain your magic for every second that you're using it. But with that Mad Hatter update, or Mad Batter upgrade to my magic, I only consume half the magic for it. You can also go over traps like spikes with the magic cape, and I'm going to be showing that here in a little bit actually. So now let me go meet a strange little character that's really not necessary for the game. If you remember the storytelling tree from an earlier episode, here's going to be another storyteller, the storytelling octopus.
Hey, I'll tell you a profitable story if you pay me 20 rupees. How about it?
Thank you. To tell the truth, I saw an incredible beauty inside the pyramid, but someone went and sealed the door. The nerve! Not even a bomb will blow it open now. At least not a standard one. So he is referring to the cursed fairy near the mysterious pond, and you need a more powerful version of the bomb in order to actually access the location. That's going to come up later in the playthrough. So there is a secret fairy fountain that I want to show you guys as well. And this one's actually inside of a tree, which is pretty cool. So it's right through this one. You can see it looks a little different than the other trees. So that's your indication that it has some sort of secret. Nice little fairy fountain. I'm gonna put some in my bottles, because why not? I'm gonna catch them with my net. So cruel. Sticking a little fairy in a bottle. And another heart piece to start the next heart container. So let me show you how you can warp with the flute once you open up the bird in Kakariko Village. You can go to multiple locations, as you can see, and I'm gonna warp over right in front of Link's house here. And go do another little mini game. Now that I have the shovel, I can do this for a heart piece. But let me get to it first, obviously. These enemies are going bananas over here, bombing all over the place. I'm stopping to kill them, I don't care. They made me mad. Okay, so this is the treasure field game. And I'll let the guy explain how it works. Welcome to the treasure field. The object is to dig as many holes as you can in 30 seconds. Any treasure you dig up will be yours to keep. It's only 80 rupees to play. What do you say? So the goal is to try and dig up a heart piece, of course. And you have 30 seconds. And it's basically a luck game. There's lots of digging luck game for heart pieces in the Zelda series. You can think of Dompe's graveyard digging for the heart piece in Ocarina of Time, and then he also makes his appearance in Majora's Mask, where you have to go around digging. And I got lucky. I already got the heart piece. Usually it takes a few tries of this game to get it, but thankfully I got it. Not bad. So let me head back to the light world. Oh my god, I spawned on top of an enemy. And let me fly on over. All the way to Death Mountain now. I'm gonna put that magic cape to use. And show you guys what it's all about. Now, you may need a magic potion here if you're following along as a walkthrough, because what I'm going to do with the magic cape, I'll have just enough magic to do it, and that's with that half magic upgrade from the Mad Batter. Silly Tektite. Tektite's classic Zelda enemy. They like the mountainous regions in general. So right down here, as you can see, there's all these spikes, and the cape allows me to go through them unharmed. And you can see Link's shadow. That's kind of how you know where you are. And if you look at my magic meter, you see how quickly it drains. The worst part is having to lift this block here. And you can see I barely had enough magic to get here. But now I got the Cane of Burna. You can swing it and do all sorts of cool stuff with it. It protects Link from damage, And it also damages enemies which run up on him. So it's a very good item, and I will be using it throughout the playthrough at some point. Alright, let me warp again. I think I'll go in front of Link's house, and I think I'm almost ready to go to the next dungeon. I think there's only one more thing that I want to collect. So let me go grab that real quick. Lots of warping back and forth between the worlds, which is really the core mechanic of this game. I find it very fun. And I like how you kind of have to use both worlds to access all the regions in each specific world. I find that cool. You have to think very asymmetrically to unlock everything. Alright, let me warp on over. See, like, you can't get up here with the light world. You have to transport yourself to the dark world to be able to get up here. That's what I'm talking about. I think it's cool. So let's read the stone. Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of Bombos. So this is another magic spell which damages everything on the screen and kills the enemies. It's super powerful. So that is the Bombos medallion. So, very nice. Alright, I think that is it. I think that's all I wanted to collect for right now. Let's go ahead and do another dungeon. So let me head on over there. And this one is going to be near the swamp. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.